Hello all, welcome to the fourth video in work and time playlist. Today we are going to discuss about technique 1 to solve a problem regarding work and time. The technique 1 says if A can do a piece of work in X days, B can do the same work in Y days. Then A plus B together they can do in one day 1 by X plus 1 by Y of the work, which is equivalent to X plus Y by XY. Let's discuss how we got this. Okay, as you have remembered, we have discussed the rule number 1 in the video number 2. It says if a person can do a work in n number of days, then he can do 1 by nth of the work in one day. This is the rule number 1, which is discussed in the video number 2. According to that, so A can do in one day 1 by X of the work, and B can do in one day 1 by Y of the work. Then together they can do 1 by X plus 1 by Y of the work. So this is the work done by them in one day, which is equivalent to this value. This is work done by A and B in one day. Okay. Then what is the time taken by them? Then according to rule number 2, what does the rule number 2 says? If a person can do 1 by nth of the work in one day, then he can complete that work in n days. This is the rule number 2, which is already discussed in video number 2. So if A and B can together can do X plus Y by XY of the work in one day, then in how many days they can complete? It is a reciprocal, right? So time taken by them to complete the work is reciprocal, xy by x plus y. These are the two formulas that are discussed under technique 1. Very simple. Here no need to by heart the formulas. We have to understand the concept. Okay, if a person can do a work in n days, then he can complete in one day 1 by nth of the work. And similarly, if he can do 1 by nth of the work in one day, then he can complete that work in n days. If you know these two rules, then these formulas are easy. If you are capable of remembering those formulas, then you can simply remember those formulas. Okay, now let's discuss an example for the formula number 1. A can do a piece of work in 10 days. B can do the same work in 12 days. Then how long will they take to finish the work if both work together? If they work together, then how many days they will take? This is the question they asked. First we have to consider one day work of A is 1 by 10th of the work for one day. Similarly for B, 1 by 12th of the work he can do in one day. These are according to rule number 1. Okay. Then together they can do how much work in one day? So 1 day's work of A plus 1 day's work of B. This is 1 day's work. Okay. It is equals to 1 day work of A is 1 by 10 plus 1 day work of B is 1 by 12. Okay. This is equals to, the LCM will be 60. Then 10 6 are 12 5 are. Okay. Which is equivalent to 11 by 60. Okay, this is 1 day work of A and B together. So 1 day work of A and B together is 11 by 60 of the work for one day. Then in how many days they can complete the work, whole work? It is a reciprocal. Okay, number of days taken by both A and B, total days to complete the work will be reciprocal, which is known as 60 by 11, which is equivalent to mixed fraction 11 5 is 55 plus 5 by 11, approximately 5.5 days. Now let's discuss the second formula under technique 1. In the first formula we have discussed about only two persons, A comma B. What if there is a third person who is also doing the same work. Then the same situation, if A can do a work in X number of days, B can do the same work in Y number of days, and C can do the same work in Z number of days, then in each day, per day, A can do 1 by X of the work, B can do 1 by Y of the work, and C can do 1 by Z. This is A's, B's, and C. Okay. So together A plus B plus C's 1 day work will be addition, right? 1 by X plus 1 by Y plus 1 by Z, which is equivalent to YZ plus LCM will be XYZ, YZ plus XZ plus XY. This is the work done by 3 of them in 1 day. Then what is the number of days in which they can finish the work together? It is a reciprocal, right? So number of days taken by A, B, C to finish the work will be reciprocal, which is known as XYZ by YZ plus XZ plus XY, number of days. Okay, these are the two formulas. So the first one is how much work they can do in 1 day together. Okay, this formula is used to find out the number of days together they can take to finish the whole work. Let's solve an example for this formula. If A can do a piece of work in 4 days, B can do the same work in 8 days, and C can do the same work in 12 days. So in each day, together they can do how much work? 1 by 4th of the work plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 12, which is equivalent to LCM will be 24, 4 6 are 24, 8 3 are 24, 12 2 are 24, 6 plus 3 9, 9 plus 2 11, 11 by 24. This is the amount of work done by 3 of them in 1 day. Then the number of days taken by them, A plus B plus C, will be reciprocal of that number, 24 by 11, which is equivalent to 11 2s are 22, 2 by 11 days. I think this is clear. So these type of problems are easy to mid-level problems and are frequently asked in all type of competitive exams. So I think it is better to remember the formulas if you want to calculate them quickly. Otherwise, this is very simple only. Like if you know the concept, then you can do it very quickly. This is about the first technique. I hope you understand the first technique well. If you find these videos are informative, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel Number Nut.